was left for dead in a hit-and-run car accident. He survived, had 4 surgeries since. Left eye, left elbow, left wrist, and right knee for meniscus and cartilage damage. He survived. The police officer said the only reason you survived is because you were in great shape. He asked the police officer, so this guy who left me for dead gets a misdemeanor after the accident. What happens if I show up at his front door and punch him in the face? He says, you get jail time. He says, what if I run him off the road? He says, don't tell me that. This is the guy you have in the ring tonight, Tim. He is fearless.
Yeah, good step back counters as well. Very active with his counter punching and defense.
You see the pressure that Friars promised he was going to put on the young Vargas. He said, I'm going to put my head in his chest, and let's see how he handles that. And so far, Vargas behind the jab, doing good work and using his legs.
Look, sometimes you got to look past the obvious. The obvious thing is that, you know, Top Rank is high on this young man. You know, he's shown that he had great punching power, great movement, great technique, yada, 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 yada. Friars is saying, I'm tougher. I'm going to beat in his chest. I'm going to beat on him. I'm going to hit him more than he's going to hit me. Or at least he's going to try to attempt that tonight.
Straight right hands there from Vargas, who now is making Friars go backward. Nice uppercut from Emiliano Vargas as Friars has to hold on. Left hook. Picking him apart as Friars' plan is going out the window early on, thanks to the southpaw stance now of Emiliano Vargas.
Emiliano Vargas is having fun inside that ring right now, switching southpaw to orthodox. Again, still being responsible defensively. When he's landed those left hands on the outside, he was off the line of fire for anything to come back at him. Just like there, getting underneath that shot right there. Good defense, great responsibility with his offense and defense together.
Ooh, nice right hand as Friars tried to close the gap. Vargas landed an overhand right and disciplined Friars with the jab and another right that wobbles the legs of the Irishman. He's shown a lot of heart here in the early going. You see Emiliano's mother in the stands. Everyone is happy. She's been through the ups and downs. Her husband, Fernando Vargas, became the youngest champ at 21 years, 105 days old. The goal for Emiliano is to beat that record and to become Prospect of the Year. The fighting blood runs through the Vargas veins. A heavy burden to carry.
You're absolutely right. But the young man is carrying it very well.
And he says, I don't remember much about his career. Probably better for him to not remember the final stages of Fernando's career, but he does remember how to go to the body and land the right uppercut because it's ingrained in his DNA. There's another liver shot.
That's how you break down your opposition right there. You get him used to body shots. You start to zap his energy, take his legs, and then eventually the head shot will open up. Every now and then, Friars is sneaking past the guards of Emiliano. He's timing them either with a right hand occasionally and also a jab. He's going to have to do more of that.
Man,
that's exactly what he needs to do. Again, let those hands go. Something will eventually land.
But Vargas is punishing the body of the 34-year-old just coming off of 4 surgeries, 15 months away from the ring. A miracle that he's walking, much less fighting a young prospect. Nice straight shot from Vargas, catches Friars coming in.
Look, it looks pretty easy for Vargas right now, right? But he can't afford to get too complacent at all. You got to stay responsible defensively. I mean, earlier during the show, we saw Alan Garcia get knocked out along the ropes. It was somewhat complacency, yes, but it was a mistake. The young man Vargas can't afford that. You know, Friar has everything to gain, nothing to lose. So he has to be cautious in there. Slowly break this guy down. Show your skills. Show the world your skills. Eventually, you're going to get to Friar.
10 seconds.
Nice left uppercut again.
Hurt him.
Vargas hurts. Friars up against the ropes. And triple, quadruple uppercut. But Friars will take a shot.
Yes, he can. I mean, offensively, yes, offense can be a defense. Yes, it can. However, your defense, because if you can't take punches like Friars taking punches, You can't take those type of shots. You don't last long in the business.
Absolutely not.
And
those
you can just
uppercuts are just finding a home right on the chin of Larry Fryers. Now the body, overhand left, and it's just a plethora of perfectly placed punches from Vargas as he lands the left again.
He's spamming the uppercuts, just spamming them. Right over the middle, he can't miss with it. Fryers is leaning forward. You see when he even jabs, he's leaning forward as well.
Fryers needed to pay for that antivirus so he wouldn't get spammed with those left uppercuts, man. Nice body work.
I don't think he was never taught. But he's there, he's game. Look at, he's coming back with his offense. Anytime there's low points, and that's what veterans do. They take advantage of any low points in your offense when you're trying to rest and recover. You saw Vargas throw about 10 to 12 punches. Now he's trying to reset himself. Rejuvenate himself.
Even though you're young, Tim, it still takes something out of you to throw that many shots.
Absolutely. And the young man is still learning how to manage a fight. Manage the energy. He just spends a ton of energy right there. Now he's trying to rest. However, it would serve him great if he just got on his jab.
And
just use your jab.
There he goes and tear up that nose, which is already bleeding.
Oh, now he's getting comfortable. Now he's starting to walk Fryers down. Fryers is looking for that right hand.
To the solar
plexus. My gosh.
And that sets up the shots to the head. And downstairs once again from Emiliano Vargas. But Larry Fryers, he's going to fire back. Nice overhand right there to end the round from Emiliano Vargas. Gets caught there by a left hand from Larry Fryers. He is a live dog in there tonight. Got a ton of heart. Bradley in the ring. Emiliano, El General Fernando Vargas. That name may sound familiar. Yes, he is the son of the former world champion, Fernando El Feroz Vargas. He's in the southpaw stance taking on Ireland Larry Fryers.
Don't hit him in the back, Larry.
A man who's been out of the ring for 15 months, overcame 4 surgeries to be here tonight. And he says, I'm hungrier than ever, and I'm going to put this kid to the test. Oh, what a liver shot there from Emiliano Vargas.
Oh, did you see that right hand get pinned to the side real quick? Well-placed body shot right there from the young phenom. Again, it looks like Vargas is just taking his time. He's not in any rush right now. He's just taking his time, systematically breaking down Fryers little by little. Each round, he should start picking it up more and more each round.
4th fight of 2024 for this young undefeated prospect, looking for his 12th victory as a pro. 9 of his first 11 wins came by way of stoppage, and he is systematically putting in work on lethal Larry Fryers. There's a nice stiff jab, making sure Fryers knows that to cross that threshold, there's going to be a jab in his face.
A little bit too much head hunting for me with Fryers. I mean, if you want to hit the largest target, it's the body. You want to hit the body because then you start to zap the young man's energy. You start taking his power away. And then he starts to sit in front of you once you take those legs away with hitting him down to the body.
Nice right uppercut from Emiliano Vargas. Fryers walking backwards. This is not where he wants to be against Emiliano Vargas. The ropes are his enemy as much as the fists of Vargas are, as he continues to dig to the solar plexus.
Yep, that's what I was going to say. Fryers need to look. Wow, my God. He lifted him off his feet with that one. Yeah, Vargas like that outside slip. Left hand down the middle. Oh my God, this is target practice.
Combination.
There it is.
You see referee Raul Caiz Jr. on top of the action, ready to step in.
But look at Fryers fighting back though.
That's what you have to do, Tim.
Bring it up below.
If you do your job, the referee won't have to do his.
No, you're absolutely right. And if you let your hands go, you can deflect some of those shots. But if you don't, you're just going to eat them.
Oh, what a shot to the body from Emiliano El General Vargas.
Gave him Bambi legs right there with that shot.
Talk to us about that story.
Well, his own manager told him after 4 surgeries, what do you want to fight this young star for? He goes, it's because what I do. Give me the contract. I said, well, what did you tell your wife and your 4 kids? I said, this is what daddy does. And that's what corners do. He says, I'm giving you one more chance, Andrew Schott, because you can't save this guy from his own heart.
Absolutely. No doubt, the heart of an Irishman, Larry Friars, comes to fight. He's already overcome so much outside of the ring. Alcoholism and an injury.
Fighter that has a hard head, absolutely. Oh, he threw that right hand just a second ago, lightly. But yeah, he's definitely favoring his left side.
I don't know if Friars has enough wherewithal to understand that the hand is hurt. But there's a left hand. It doesn't matter if the right is hurt. And the referee says the fight is over. Emiliano, El General, Fernando Vargas, when it looked like the tide was turning, said, we're going to keep an eye on you, and this is the prompted
But check
stoppage.
this meal. Check this out right here. Ooh, it's a nice meal right there. Go ahead, go ahead and take that barbecue sauce right there on the ribs. And just stepped on the angle. Here he is right in front of him. Flick the jab at him. You see him in position. Dig down to the body. All right, I'm going to work the other side now. Boom. Fryer missed with a shot, and he just filled the hole right there with a left hand right down the cross. Right down the middle. Boom. Nice little angle right there. Friars never saw that punch coming. Again, that's in the midst of fire.
For your winner by technical knockout, El General Emiliano Vargas.